Bigbossjock. Day 105 of the protest. Episode 68 of the program known as the Bigbossjock radio show. Today we're rolling in the 68 Chevelle. I know, it's got a 396. Oh, the seat, I fit. It's great. Got a 5-speed. Took out the 4. Got the overdrive. Or could I just leave it all original? We'll go back to 69. It's only a year old. Well, I prefer the 8 anyways. Today's 68. Episodio that of the radio show. 68 of them. Out here in front of the F.B.I. field office. Mighty 750 kilohertz. I am. I want only God right here inside. He's who helps me do this rhyme, and I do say thank you to our Father in Heaven. Allah. Radio Rebelde. Continuando con día 105 de El Protesta. Episodio 68 del programa El Radio Show del Gran Jefe. Yo, el jefe de todos, no, nuestro comandante, nuestro señor. Él es el último, más arriba, el máximo poder. No hay otro más importante que nuestro Allah, Father in Heaven. Good afternoon. Watch. We'll see. Another day doing the same, other than today is a new sign. Oh, something. I say I designed. Yeah. I mean, I need to think out the colors, the centering. It took quite a bit of sign-making knowledge. Except for the only thing I would have done different, and I knew it, I should have just done that. Just took the take. I should have put that all red, kept one idea, even though it would have been 3 lines. Because it goes blue, red, so the lines. Bank isn't blue, it's the institution. Robbed is the action, and that's quite violent. That's stealing from someone else, and there's probably a gun involved. Yes, there was. It was armed robbery. That's in red. That's to catch the people's attention and slam into their mind. Tri-counties, that's the name of the bank. That's the institution. In October 08, that's the event, the date. That's very important. Keep that in their mind. F.B.I. agents, blue, Yankee Sam blue. Institution. Took, that's violent. They robbed. That goes with rob. And when was it? It was in October of 08. That's when what did they took? It's the take. And they take the took. They took the take because it says it right there at the bottom. And it was the loot if I wanted to do it the other way and not be rude. I thought it was good. The only thing I would have done different is with maybe they'd lose maybe that is good. Took the take, and that way take stays. It doesn't just lose its importance with 2 other words. I think it's a pretty good time. Oh, not pretty, quiet. It sounds like bonito or bonita, mejor dicho. They see that? There you go. Dicho is what you say. Decido is decidido. No, nada. No es nada. Palabras que haga la rima, tratando a recordar. El castellano no es mi lang natal. Ustedes pueden notar como dejo que estoy hablando la verdad. Estoy dando buena imagen, no una buena imagen de que hay. La buena imagen, yo trato de poner una buena imagen de yo, el señor que está haciendo protest, porque yo sé que no es protestando, demostrando, haciendo la manifestación, un manifestante más. Normalmente yo no escucho, la gente estaba protestando, de manifestando. Rob the bank. Maybe I need to put I. And they'll say the statute's up because that's 7 years. But it is 14 sometimes when it's armed and enhancements are placed. I'm not worried. I got a stim receiver. I can explain. And I can explain a whole lot of other things too. That's what I was mentioning before. The Nazis. Right now, there's 3 Nazis. Their blood, their DNA could be proven, and their proximity to the names that I mentioned. That's Aloy Brunner, Klaus Reinhardt, and Rommel, General. They're all involved in my life. They're all in my file. They're sealed under U.S. national security. They all 3 were DIA agents. One of them passed away. The other 2 are still till today. One lives in my proximity as of this day currently also. I mean, speaking as till today. Nazi. From the beginning. A child in Germany. Klaus, he was in his 20s when he appeared at John's mother's, so his grandfather's farm was with his grandmother, but she passed away some years before, during the war, I believe. And what I do know is that his grandfather passed away of a heart attack, and who was there on the ranch was Klaus, and I know the whole story, and it's how things worked out. I had to remember, though, before I try to remember the history. I write it first, then I remember more. Recording, I don't like to hit and miss so much. Otherwise, I could work it out on air. Then I need to go back there. The church, 14. The Nazis were in town with 40 heads of state. All the crime families. Their representatives. Heads of the family. Many other known names. Celebrity types. It was quite an act. Many people they all had almost, disguised as clandestine services. After the event, Reinhard, he also visited me. I hadn't seen him since 1972, when I was 2 years old. He did what he was instructed to. He said it was quite cruel, and that's when he had finished his part of the mission, the operation, and then he lost contact with the family. That's the Martineau side, the last name that I carried till today. That has the fame being a participant more of the Kennedy assassination. They have what they refer to as the deck. They, the DIA, CIA of the Yankee USA, located inside of the Shasta Dam, not far from the town of Redding, California. No more than 10 miles. The dam's been responsible, the command center, for many historical events. The people don't know of its existence. And in the old days, for mentioning the command center, many people were done away with, terminated or tortured to the extent they would never remember. That was everyone, anyone that talked. They got reinforcement. That's when they were done with their job as being an operator. That's how Yankee Sam treats their own. It's a Nazi program from the concentration camps, World War II. Hitler with his group, they took over, they won the war. That's why they pulled up to Argentina in U-boats and stepped off, claimed that as their home. Began there. Stare a person in their left eye, administer LSD to them. There's many ways unwittingly. Even from a handshake. They weren't prepared. They got taken over. Left in a hypnotic state, the general population, everyone they came in contact with, subsequently became subservient, a mind-controlled slave. And it spread like the plague. It took over every nation. Mine camp with its sub-project Ultra, which they termed MK Ultra. It's based on sexual torture, which also, because there was sexual torture involved, the people are blackmailed, and that they had things to be blackmailed over. They've suffered being ashamed, humiliated, and this is what keeps them in place. The whole power structure is a pyramid. Every one of those leaders that are known, they're blackmailed, controlled, ordered to stay in their place, what to decide that day. Even when it looks in the contrary. Who went against any of them that did? Oh, there was one, Kennedy, he got killed. What was his statement some days before? Well, it was about 6 weeks before his death and about 10 days after he was here in Redding, California, toured the dam out there at Shasta Lake. There's a dam that's 52 stories high. It's not as if this is a little outpost. It's quite an impressive command center. Could be used as a stargazing amphitheater also. That's what they plan on doing with it someday. Where they put the stars up on the deck and on the face of the back of the dam. That is what they do, huh? That's right. With the cowloscope. They have a telescope, and what do? They put it on the foam stoots. They do that, and they see what you do. Oh, from the satellite, and they put the map of the stars on the back of the dam. They do that too, but that's not what they do. They watch you with the stars, with the satellite, right? That's right. And then they get to watch the stars. That's what they do. I see, because they get bored. They stargaze while they watch me with the satellite. Thanks. Father in heaven, He helps me. Yeah. So we do this rhyme. I've been able to unlock my mind. Bigbossjock signing off. Showing my gratitude, which I enjoy to doing, and that's for our one only God, Father in heaven. He's who helps me do this wrong. And I do say to him, thank you. Soy yo, el gran jefe, adentro a mí, nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Es que me ayuda a hacer esa rima y yo digo, gracias a nuestro único Dios, nuestro Señor. Firmando fuera.